tattoos look under your collar. I'm not gonna worry, we're passing the time.
Okay. It's a little weird that didn't go through.
Feels like we're both where we're supposed to be. Windows down, driving slow while you're kissing me, babe. I know I'm gonna crash.
Kyle, you were fast. Howdy. Hi, Proston. God, I hate how it's still Kyle new. Preston over 1198. It's like, why can't we just get to something? Holy, that's a triple stack. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, these guys are locked in. Never mind. They're actually pretty high ranked. Hey, it's Batonic. Alright, well, we queued 2s and 3s, and 3s is apparently already jacked up with really high rank lobbies, so. I don't know how exactly far apart the middle that would be. Okay, I wanted to leave it for him because I was like, oh, I didn't realize you could get there in time. That was a goal. I honestly went there expecting to be chowed. Oh my god, I was just trying to make sure I was on target. If I actually hit that low and Thunder saved it, I would have saved. Cried. Kyle to the Twitch as well. Hello, buddy. Oh, I'm so used to playing 2s. I was like, oh, Dagon kickoff? I'll cheat up on that and realizing, wait, that's not what you do. Ah, that's rough. It's okay, he didn't score that. They might score this, just kidding. Very kind of them to leave that corner for no reason. Turn back. Oh, that was with one pad, chat, by the way. You don't need a lot of boost to aerial. Hey! Got like it for the...
First in everything one can do. Ending it once and for all.
What? That's a very dark way to end that message. You're first in everything possible in that. You're first in the leaderboard. You're first to chat. First to donate. Kyle, thank you for the 20. Really showing everyone just how it's done, you know? Like, there really should just be a tutorial on how it's done. When you Google how it's done, it shouldn't be a K-pop Demon Hunter song. It should be Kyle donating first, being first in chat, and being first. Oh! I was there just in case. I'm like, I think Batonic has that, but I'm not 100%. Oh! Goal? Ah, I tried to take that 50. Oh, man, if I had any boost whatsoever. That's okay. How's your Saturday going, everybody? I'm dumb for thinking he'd take that in the wall. Kyle, thank you for the gifted memby. Let's see who got it. Pampered Hobo. Interesting. I don't know, that's a name I recognize. Batonic, that's what I like to see off the ceiling for the chow. Having a good Saturday. How's your day, Taco? Oh, it was pretty good. We had a good cast earlier today. We play versus Collegiate National Championship. It's a LAN being held in Akron, but I was not... obviously, I'm not there. I'm still in Texas, but... Yeah, I got to cast that. Solid first day. Tomorrow morning, I'm doing the semifinal and grand final. Should be a blast. Also, I've worked a national championship LAN in Texas called CECC the past 3 years, and this year they're going to Waco, Texas, which is also apparently where this championship I'm doing there's doing their spring championship, so there's a chance I might be able to cast multiple LAN championships, which would be a crazy paycheck. I got to do that 2 years ago, and that was indeed a very fun paycheck to get. The only weird thing about LANs nowadays is I have to make sure I'm communicating with my boss to be like, hey, I want PTO on these dates.
New dono from someone.
Uh-oh, from someone. Thank you to someone who donated. That's crazy. I fenced him out and he still got that touch away. Okay, cool. I was there just in case, but I saw Batonic chasing. Whew. That would be me, Kyle. Well, thank you so much. I will check my email real quick, because that's the much faster way of checking that donation. Oof, I like the part where I hit it incredibly far. Oh my god, he missed! I don't know how he got up to me. Batonic, he'd turn. Perfect. I tried to get in the way of it. It worked. Ooh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Ooh, not perfect. Aw, man. This is a good game. Good first game, chat. Oh. I think Batonic, that was a classic solo queue play where, like... I was trying to trick him. I was approaching from the corner, so I was like, or the middle, so I wanted him to really full in, be like, oh, he's taking it to the side. I don't know if I read that, though. Oh, they don't either. Okay. Oh, that's a banger. That's a banger. You have so much time. You have so much time. Oh, I waste it. Oh, Star wins. I didn't think he'd get there. I don't think that's goal. It is not. Bat. Oh, go! No! Bro, how? Bat, you're so fast! No! Good save, dude. Holy RLCS Game 7 vibes. Oh, man, he was also not sure on that read. You can see him hesitating. I just tried to free jump it, but I couldn't get there in time. Oh, not touch. I wanted to get a little bit more underneath that. Nice. Ooh, holy pinch, dude. These contacts are crazy. Uh-oh. Oh, he didn't read it. Oh, interesting. Okay, it's fine. I was surprised he went with a spike there. I had a break check there. I was realizing I was about to get demoed. Oh my god, he's did it. He did it. He did it. Wave dash. No. Nice. What a game. Holy game. That was a really, really good first game. I played me up since 5 a.m. Thank you, Kyle. No, don't worry. I've been there. I've said some accidentally where he like, oh, oops, didn't mean it to come out like that. Okay, let me check my email real quick. Kyle, thank you for the $20 on Ko-Fi. Appreciate that. As a reminder, chat. Oh wow, that was a Sam team. As a reminder, chat, if you want to support a streamer directly, the way you always, if you're trying to just support a streamer directly, this is just like for background. It should really go like donations to their Ko-Fi or PayPal or whatever is usually first. Sometimes they have a stream elements thing, but that's usually PayPal as well. That's like basically 99% of what you pay goes to the streamer. Then right below that is like YouTube donations. Then right below that is Twitch gifts, gifted subs, and whatnot. So I know a lot of people come into chat sometimes and they're like, I want to gift, 20 gifted subs. I'm like, well, keep in mind that's like, $1,200, or not 2,200, like 120 bucks, but only about like 49% of that actually goes to the streamer. And I feel like once people know that, they're like, oh, I kind of wish I just gave them the 120. It's like, well, yeah, that's a tough thing. The upside of gifting subs and memberships, though, in a stream is that you... That's game right there. The upside of that, it grows the community. Teammate, how did you get him? But what? Well, hold on. I flicked this and he went past the ball? Hold on. I mean, I guess he got bumped, but why are you so... Never mind. Hey, Bolt Sky. Hey, Samantha Garcia. Voila. Not a good kickoff. Boosted a little too long at the end there. That's crazy. I predicted that pass and I still went too slow to it. Nice. Sometimes you just gotta skate past one player and go from there. I'm gonna be on Twitch and YouTube. Damn, he's fast. Bro's switching back and forth. He's watching each with one eyeball, chat. Take notes. That'd actually be really disorienting because I guarantee Twitch and YouTube are not on the same delay, so you guys are you'd probably be hearing something from me, and then like a good full 2 seconds later, you'd hear it again. Like an echo. Okay, that one was me trying to slow it down because I saw him jumping off the wall, so I'm like, oh, he's completely toast. Let me just try to keep it high. If I hit that right into him, that would have been pretty embarrassing. They're way off from each other. Yeah, I don't know actually which one is quicker. I think it's probably YouTube, if I had to guess. Twitch tends to not really have a super low latency mode, whereas YouTube has ultra low latency, which I think reduces the bitrate's actual pixel for pixel quality, but it makes it so that when you guys chat it, you only have to wait like 4 seconds for me to see the chat versus like 8. What's the best starter vehicles that's not the Fennec? Hey, fun fact, hitboxes are a thing. So a starter vehicle I would say is the Octane because the Fennec is the exact same, except the visual hitbox, which admittedly is a factor in a car that you want to consider, not because of drip only, but because how you approach certain plays, I feel like, is also based off the visual hitbox, because your eyes take in certain information. Your eye isn't processing, well, technically it's only this hitbox, so blah, blah, blah. Like, no, you're looking at what the game is actually giving you. Not the best attack. Oh. Easy double. You're going a little too fast, buddy. I'm going to keep that high. I'm going to buy time for him. You need some boost. Nice touch, holy. Oh, he had a great touch. If he had a little bit more boost, that would have been like a flawless first touch by teammate, I'm not gonna lie. 5 seconds for YouTube? I see. Oh man, he was going so slow that I'm like, that feels like an air dribble bump. So I was waiting for him to like go, because I was on the side of the ball. So I'm like, I think I can get away from him if he goes. I didn't realize he would actually just go. He had like 3 different periods where it looked like he was testing, like, oh, I'm gonna tap it over. Oh, I'm gonna tap it over. I'm like, it makes me feel like you're not gonna do it. Also, not a good follow-up kickoff on forward. Why are you going for this? Did he cheat up? Did he? Oh, he did. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, when the ball goes to the sideline and you just took kickoff, your job is to get back. Your job is not to go for it again. I don't really know why with 0 boost he thought that was like the best option, but it's okay. Oh my God, that was spooky. Even they were surprised. That's why they didn't get that shot off. I would go for that, but that felt very much ripe for that guy to get away with a free touch here. All right, I was just going for loft. Honestly, I took power off of it, and that kind of what got past first gap, but not the second. Sad. Not gonna lie, for half second, I thought that was my teammate because I saw the purple car, and then I was like, wait, hold on. That is very much a blue team. I don't know what decal that is, but it used to piss me off. I used to complain on the CRL broadcast because T. Corral and Winthrop University would always use a purple decal, but the thing is, like, he'd be on like orange team, so I'm so used to seeing that like cool color palette type car on blue only. So whenever I would be casting, I'd be like, wait, why are you hitting it toward your own net? That's not a back pass. What are you doing? And then I'm like, oh, right, because it's some other dude. Oh, that guy was so scared of getting bumped, he just left. That's funny. What's the story behind your nickname? Do you really like tacos? No. So whenever we used to go to movies in college, there was a Chipotle in the city that we would drive to, and I would always get burritos like every single time. And at the time, there used to be like another restaurant near it, and so everyone would be like, oh, where do you want to go, to this taqueria or do you want to go to this Chipotle? I would always choose Chipotle because I wanted a burrito. And people were like, oh, do you not like tacos? And I'm like, no, I like burritos because I like neater things to eat. I don't like how when you bite into a taco, especially a street taco, like it's just a messy thing. It just like the sauce and like the juices from the meat or whatever kind of get on your hands. Just kind of, and not to mention like the more hot sauce you add, yeah, it's nice, but like it will kind of drip out and just kind of like bleh. So I'm like, I kind of like a burrito because the tortilla, if it's thick enough, is always dry, and therefore it won't like be covered in any like stuff. And so yeah, I just like that because ultimately I want to add like fluid to it, and in the sense of like I want to add the hot sauce, I want to add all the seasoning, so therefore that's like the danger, and that's what I want the danger of a little heat on it. And someone says, oh, so you don't want to eat a taco unless it's like a danger taco. And my friend's an artist, and while we were talking about that he kind of laughed and he drew a picture of a taco with like sunglasses on, like smoking a cigar, and I just thought it was such a stupid image that I was like, that's kind of funny. And then I moved on with my life, and then fast forward to me buying a PS4 a couple weeks later, and I forgot my old username login for PS3, so I was like, well, let's create a new one. What's my username? And then that's the first thing that popped in my head. Hey, Revised, remember to hydrate? But we're hydrated. We're hydrated, all right. Oh, I didn't update goal. I will update goal right after this. Thank you for the demo, actually. Now I am back and I have boost. Damn, it's crazy. Pre-jump me. You didn't expect me to go slow on that demo attempt? Oh, you're getting dusted. Oh, dude. I was a little too cocky on that. I was like, oh, teammate has that, but he waited for like a half second too long. I think he didn't know that the other guy was going to turn. Whoa, that was a kickoff. Oh, he undertouched the second touch. Oh, I was going to hit that to the other side. That's fine. He's not getting that. Ooh. Teammate name is 6'7". It's crazy. Not too crazy. It is a meme. No! That was at all on target. That was a goal. That was a really good pre-jump by him, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I specifically waited for him to bite. That's cool. Oh, never mind. There's whoa! You were supersonic on that? I don't know about that, dude. I literally bumped him halfway through that aerial, and the guy was just like, yeah, okay, what about it? Oh, you want that? I was a little too far away. Only a 20 boost, but I think I get in the way. Yep. They're gonna steal that boost, unfortunately. It's okay, teammate. You don't need a lot. Just get in the way. Nice. First time I've heard the Taco story. Oh, really? I feel like I've channeled it a lot. I mean, I used to just make a bit out of it and just kind of make up a new story. It used to be like an every stream thing, especially when my YouTube was first blowing up, so I think that's why I stopped telling it. I just got kind of sick of having to explain it every stream. Because it's not even like an interesting story, it's just like I said something and my friend kind of like clarified what I was saying, and I was like, yep. So it's like I didn't even come up with it in a way. That'd be sick if I could have any boost in the world. Oh, God, these people, you guys are just so direct. I was thinking, oh, you're gonna try to hit it around me, right? Nope, he hit that right into me. I think he was just playing for the hard 50. He didn't not believe I had that first. Oh, what a touch, holy. What he just got was like a very difficult touch, too. Wait, did you grab boat? That's a nice shot. Holy, he got the reset and then actually tucked underneath it after the reset from just sheer momentum. Look at this. Ooh, that extra ghost touch into the extension is really clean. Friend the credit. Well, I mean, I didn't come up with it. I don't actually know what he means by I got it, to be honest. I've never tried to do a diagonal fake. I guess that worked. I mean, it's not like I'm collecting royalties. It's not like I'm trademarking a name, or I don't think they even care. I don't talk to that person anymore. Man. This is a whole game capitalized by just being like a pixel or so off the read that we need. Yeah, this other team's very good, actually. Oh. Oof. We're already getting the twos, Ragers. Admittedly, yeah, I missed the flick on that last one. That ball goes in. It would have been a 2v1. But prior to that, I don't think teammate aerialed the entire game. and that is something I'm not a fan of. These players coming into my game and actively giving me grief for losing a game when they're just sitting around twiddling their thumbs the whole game and being like, oh, why isn't teammate carrying me? Oh, teammate missed. Oh no, the worst sin. Ugh. It's like, yeah, I get that, but buddy, I'm trying to play fast. I made a mistake. And he's gonna immediately explode and be like, wow, you're such a bot. I'm like, I don't know, man. You're the one that kind of completely effed up on that one. Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, does that not go in? Way to call me out? Yep. Act like the perfect the teammate makes a mistake. Oh, no, 100%. It's way funnier in lower ranks. But like in the higher ranks, I think the version of that is just players who are just existing and they just don't really do anything, and then their teammate makes like a single thing and they're like, buddy, you're terrible. And it's like, well, I don't know, man. There's two different types of playing bad. There's playing like, there's playing like sloppy, like you made a mistake, like you're actively missing aerials, you're missing dribbles, like easy saves go by, You're stealing people's boost, not doing anything with it, all that stuff. But like, there's also another form which is much far more pernicious, I would say, in like Grand Champ lobbies, where just players playing not to lose, and therefore they're playing so freaking slow and ordinary that they don't really do anything. They're kind of just there. And the issue is that when you're, especially if you're playing a team like that last team that was like playing really clean 50s and getting on all these reads fast, and making sure they're actually assisting each other, you can't really have a player who just sits there and hopes for a good 50 to come along, because then eventually you're in a situation where you're kind of the only one aggressing, and ultimately it results in your obliteration because you cannot keep up pace with a teammate who doesn't want to touch the ball and doesn't want to be on the reads quickly. They're waiting for a perfect chance when in reality, half of good offense is creating your own chance. But those people piss me off because they have this ego of like, well, I didn't screw up once this game. I'm like, well, yeah, but if you also don't do anything the whole game, I don't really care if you don't mess up. I'd rather a player mess up once or twice and actively have a factor in offense rather than just someone who sits on our own half and only goes for balls when they're 100% guaranteed to be his ball. And just like, I don't know, man. Yeah, exactly. Like, the score is 0-2. Like, we need goals. Like, let's get up the field. And he's just kind of like, I'll get around to it. It's like, well, can we get around to it now? Like, question mark? Thank you. I was just gonna tap that up. Nah, is what I like to see. Just going to different streams. Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas, PXL and 9XL3. And happy holidays to anyone else who practices anything else. I'll make the goal if someone gives you an opportunity and sets it up. When I do, my teammates are on the goal across the map. Well, yeah, that's why I don't suggest when players are like, no one ever passes in plat diamond. And I'm like, well, those guys are so focused on just driving in a direct line on half their aerials and whatnot that I don't think they're really processing like the true, like it's very easy to process passing when you're staring directly ahead and seeing a player. Well, in diamond, no one's gonna be ready for like the diagonal read or like being able to cut across a defense effectively or being able to like catch on a lobbed ball into a pass. Like a lot of people are just going to register as like, okay, you hit it really hard and then I hit it really hard and then I'll try an air dribble and then mess it up and then you hit it really hard. And that's kind of like the whole dynamic of how rotation works. I don't like how you went past me and now we have two players out. That was my over-aggressive way back pass. I'm gonna rush that just because I knew Botanic was gonna be chasing that as well. Pass across. This is a pass right there. Ah, I overhit it, but good idea. Good idea. The idea is what counts, chat. Yeah, he saw it and immediately executed on that. That's the easy type of passing, where you can physically see a teammate. The hard part of passing is understanding logically what is the easiest thing for me to hit the ball and speed in a way that a teammate can be on it. Like sometimes passing doesn't even have to be a direct pass. In my mind, it's like good offensive rotation and movement is just like, where can I put this ball where it is more likely that my team can do something with it than the opponent's? Like sometimes just hitting it into open space where a teammate is like encroaching is, in my mind, the same as a pass. Lobbing that because Gamer's close. For example, that's a play that I know Gamer can get to, and I could probably solo play it, but I'm like, I don't want to risk Botanic getting on that. Botanic's going to get that reset. I'm going to get up in front of there. He's going to catch that. I'm going to rush in front of him. Oh, good slow play by him. He was smart. He knew that was a possibility. I'm going to let Gamer chase that because he already has the momentum. Nice. All right, he got bumped. That's fine. Red's got that. I'm making sure not to go too far forward. I do not want to get countered, especially with Botanic. He can get a ground pinch. Yes, that's wide. Whoa! I didn't expect that guy to just spike it directly into his teeth. What a way to get me to challenge, just bump me into it. All right, wanted to take that around. I saw a guy going. We're gonna get above that. Nice. That's gonna be a very weird rear for Snickerdoodle. I'm gonna play his catch. Oh, you didn't. Good flick. Okay. I can probably harass him enough. Nice. No, 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 no! What are we doing? Oh my god, dude. We just straight up triple committed on that one. Which is not a bad idea, like what he was trying to do there, but I thought it was going to be pretty clear that I was behind that ball because I backflipped into it, and then we suddenly we had all three. I'm like, you look familiar. I mean, I'm a streamer. Octane Rocket Royalty decal. That looks interesting. Goal. I have to adjust that. All my life. Rocket Royalty. What is that? Rocket. Whoa. That's a little artsy. I don't mind it. I am playing on like more lower graphical levels. I feel like this probably looks better at higher levels. Is this anodized? I don't think it is. I haven't been here in a while though. How you been? I've been all right. Should be 40 out of 5. Oh, you were right. You were right. Okay, I will adjust that again. Been a while since we had a Ko-Fi. I just heard wall dashes behind me. This is going to be a very frustrating game, I can tell. All right, these guys are just going. I thought teammate was going to full send on that side boost. Nice. That is a solution for... Oh, no! That's a solution for a team that's playing way too fast. You just hit the ball hard. You do early flicks. They're not entirely like that, but they are not that either. I was going to eat. Maybe I'm back. Hey, Birdie, what's up? I had a breakfast burrito this morning. It was pretty lit. Oh, no. I lost my... flip. That was dumb. Let's still go. Yay! I meant to tap that and then use second flip to kind of throw it high because I could tell he was shadowing, but he wasn't on the backboard. But yeah, I got a got some scrambled eggs, some American cheese on there, and a little bit of applewood bacon, like thin chopped, and then we got caramelized onions. This morning, talk about it's nighttime. Hey, buddy. He said he's gonna eat. And earlier in the day is the morning. Anyway, yeah, I ate it in the morning. But the thing is, I ate it in the morning and also for lunch. And it was pretty filling, so I'm still pretty full. It's not infeasible that I did eat a breakfast burrito in the morning. That actually would have been hilarious double. Like, yeah, if that was the only thing I ate and it was like 9 a.m., that'd be troubling, but that is not what happened. You got that? It also came with a lot of tots. Little tater tots that were delicious, dude. The crisp to moisture ratio, chat. You ever had a dry tater tot? Horrible. It's like having a dry biscuit. What's even the point? Just dry out my mouth. Oh no! He had a good angle on me for that fake. If he was a little bit wider, that would have been very easy. I'm sorry, Flash. I really thought you were faster. That was a very avoidable goal. What confused me about this is that he chased it onto the near side, and I don't know. It just like he was heading directly at the ball, and then last second he decided to follow into goal behind me, and I'm like, oh. That's a situation where I'm like, I always kind of wish it was more of a norm to be like, you got it or all yours on certain things, like use text chat to calm. Because I feel like situations like that where you're driving directly toward the read is kind of hard to know, like, are you shadowing me then? Or are you like actively waiting for me to do something? Because it's very hard to read. That's like my biggest pet peeve in random rotations, when players follow ball the entire length of the field and then right at the last second they pivot and you're like, oh, I was supposed to know you're not going ultimately. Like, it's a hard one to know. It's not even that I shouldn't have got it or he shouldn't have got it. Just like someone's got to go, you know? And you don't really know until that happens. That might be straight down. Yep. Nice. That's a flawlessly timed read. I tried to go as early as possible just to make sure I didn't get a deflection. Do you like hash browns or tater tots? I would say hash browns just because tater tots are a bit more fried on the outside, which makes me feel like, I mean, it's basically, it's probably equivalent, but I don't know why. Hash browns feel lighter. It feels like you're getting the potato experience with a crispiness, but you get also a bit more, I don't know, it feels less, I don't even know. It just feels a little less dense, I feel like, when I eat hash browns versus tater tots. I feel like breakfast hash browns a little bit better. Do not think in twos. I mean, yeah, I gotta be like a little bit more selfish on a lot of these. You didn't get me my stat. Cozy Pete dries up everything and everything around him. Damn, that's crazy. 2 sausage burrito and 2 egg McMuffins. Oh my god, you're just like me. Good lunch too. I was gonna say you're gonna eat more than once. I mean, yeah, I'm not someone who can only eat once a day. They used to piss me off whenever I had a girlfriend who would always be a little snippy near the end of the day, and without fail, I'd just be like, hey, when's the last time you ate? It's like, oh, I had like half a bag of miniature chips at 8 a.m. at work, and I'm just like, well, that explains a lot, doesn't it? Like, it's almost like you're insanely hangry, and this happens every single day. Oh, no. So basically, anytime I heard, like, when she was like, okay, I'm coming over or something, I would just start prepping food options. Because I was like, it's not gonna work out if we don't have food, at least in planning. Or I would just text her and be like, I just ordered this food, can you pick it up? So you can get here, we can eat. It's funny how people don't pick up those patterns, you know? Like they're all hangry every day, and then they still don't think like, I feel like that's like the first step in logical problem solving, you know? It's like, I'm feeling really angry, why is everyone so stupid? I feel so blah, 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 da, 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 and then you eat, and you're like, oh, suddenly I don't feel that way. Maybe, like, you'd link that together, you know? You'd think? Sick bump. Embrace the suck. Yep, sometimes you gotta, when you are suckage in play and not playing super well, sometimes you just gotta embrace that, push through. And these guys love their bumps. Ooh, the last second I realized he was getting a micro touch near the back. Oh my god. I was trying to pick the corner because I saw the guy recover. Holy crap, that's so body. Well, that's a horrible play by me. That was pretty bad. He said haha, all caps. He's like, yeah, I feel you. Oh my god, dude, I would have been so angry if we got it scored on immediately. That when you got that long cleared, it was headed toward the back post. I was like, oh, I swear to god, if that post's in. It was making me kind of nervous. It's a really good setup. I should have that. Okay, I guess so. I jumped actually slightly too high, and I got dunked underneath. Crazy. These guys, I did not think he'd be able to shoot that quickly. Yeah, these guys are on their boost management, and boost steals are very good. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why we're already playing like sweaty lobbies. This is like early season. This is like mid 1600s. This is like not. This is like typically. Oh, this is typically the quality I see when I'm playing like 1700s. I mean, maybe it is. Nice flick. A Rex song, seen them twice this year. Ooh, I didn't know they toured. Oh, I don't think Beast is up for that yet. That's a really heavy touch by Dave, but it kind of meant to be like that. Ooh, nice little flag. I'm like, I don't think that's like a threat, but gonna try to keep that up. Okay, I was like, he's not getting it down line at the very least, but that's a very weird read, actually. Dude, I knew there was like a slight, there's like a half a second where that would intercept with where I was on the wall, so I was like, oh, that's a perfect time. Ooh, right to Beast. Oh no! I didn't realize he was chasing that. Oof, he got bumped into the touch. Oof. Oof. Wait. Wait, no! Guy went fast. I was like, if I hit that off the ceiling, problem is I didn't hit it hard enough. That's rough. If I hit that hard enough, that could have actually been like a very nice like light touch into the middle, and maybe Beast could have gotten that. That's rough. That kickoff goal right after their second goal was brutal. He said he didn't think he. There's your own don't think. I mean, yeah, but you got to think a little bit. That was actually a game of like people who do think, I will say. The reason I say don't think is because most 1600 games are just players who are just like la, 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 like blasting music and just driving as fast as possible in a straight line. That was a game of actual people who are like thinking about what they're doing. They were making good fakes, good challenges, all that. So you have to think a little bit. Most of the time you don't want to think, but that was actually some strategery there. Well, that's unfortunate. Nice. Ooh, try to get the lightest touch while still getting a back pass. Bren just kind of waited for that. Yeah, I did not expect him to. I think he's playing the 50 and for it. That was just a matter of depth. He didn't know exactly where to hit that. You also never want to be dead stopped on a 50, chat. You always want to come in from an angle, so at least you have a way to recover. Because when you're backflipping into a play like that, you're kind of just like helpless for whatever follows up. Or you just single jump into it. That way you don't have to full commit to the landing the flip. That's... oh. Putting it inside just because Bren was not there immediately. Demo? That works. Ooh, that's not a good touch, Dave. Just trying to hit it around him. It's good to be progress, but don't focus on hours, dude. Just play to improve. Practice more than you play, especially in lower ranks. Hey, Pixie. Ooh, Dave, I don't know if you're real with that aerial. Ooh, no faith. Ooh, wow, I thought I could skim that. Bren just got there. Oh no, you went to the corner and then missed the corner. I did try you know me when I watched your videos. It's like 1 year I've seen you. Well, hello, Soldado. Being a diamond after being a champ for so long feels like people forgot to play the game. Oh, 100%. When you drop even a little bit, it's actively or like, oh, this is punishment for all the crimes I've done in my life. The immoral crimes. Okay. Should be a goal. Oh! What a save. No, I was playing a 50, but I didn't even want to go. I was like, I don't know if I can double that. Thank you. Okay, I was like, they're giving me time, so I might as well put that back post to see how many hours you got? 4. Gold is a mixed bag of chaos. It is. Don't give up. I didn't say I'm giving up. What? Unless I'm actively forfeiting, I'm not giving up. Ugh, that's a rough kickoff. That was super unfortunate too. He took a 50 and then landed exactly where the ball was. He didn't have to adjust at all. So those are like the worst types of kickoff where it's like the other two guys don't even necessarily like outskill you. They just land exactly where the ball is and you're like, oh, well, I guess that works. That's a good air dribble. It's a really good air dribble. Stop. Dave has this tendency of instead of just turning around and getting momentum on his side, he like half rotates into it and then plays the ball backwards. The problem is like what I just did there was a single jump touch where I know I'm just gonna get a single touch, but he's trying to like fully turn that into holy slow. Never mind. Now we can give up chat. Dave is like a full second behind. I don't know if he's lagging or something, but that's a couple times now I've seen him just not time any of those challenges correctly. I think I'm officially... No, I have 4 hours, guys. You guys only tune into my streams. I play 20 minutes at a time. I've only played 4 hours. Oh, wait, whoops. I have to manually adjust the goal. There we go. Oh my god, Zapetti, my beloved. Bro, did you just change? We all change from day to day. Emotionally, physically, spiritually. Remember when you were in a Musty video about Rocket League 2? I do remember that. I just realized I actually completely destroyed that ball way harder than I meant to. Also, Spetty was not able to get that second one, so I'm like, let's not hit that. Alright, that'll be fine. Give the prime something? Hey, Coolio. What's up with you? I've gotten a lot of primes lately. I think the past like 3 days I've gotten like 4 or 5 primes. I guess it's just the time of the month everyone used their prime sub. Oh, I'm a bot. I thought, what? That was almost a crazy pass. All right, I got my bump, but. We'll hand off Sapetti. Solo play. Oh, I was just planning to play the read, but I actually overhit that first touch. Quack frickin' loves the lead block. He goes for one every single time. Oh no, Spetty got napped on that one. That might be in. Yeah. Go for it. May never change our favorite streamer, Danger Taco Glaze. Oh, he tagged me just as I took off. That's tough. I thought I had a good setup or actually a good extension on that. I'm just gonna grab pads. Oh. Spetty, you're on the same wavelength as me and not in a good way. Spitty, you're on the same wavelength as me and not in a good way. Get off of my freaking back, dude. I'm underneath the ball. We don't have to both be there. It's fine. Oh, no. That was just pure screaming in the comms, I feel like. I give up. There you go. Metaphor. Making it hardest mechanic is Jerry reset. Oh, my God, guys. Stop bringing in these random resets. Best moment for the new season had an opponent say his teammates need to watch a move about basic rotation, then immediately fails to rotate as they scored. I mean, that's basic. That's basic ranked tomfoolery. Just people being like, oh, you teammates don't know anything, unlike me, then makes immediate mistake. I don't know. The blindness to one's own shortcomings is like such an epidemic in competitive video gaming. I feel like it didn't always happen in soccer, like IRL sports for me. I feel like I noticed it a lot more. I think because in soccer, it's very clear when you're getting beat over the top and dribbled, and it makes a lot more sense. God damn it, dude! Sapetti's rotating up super aggressively. It gets bumped. Buddy, we do not need to be that close. Why are we cutting across from the back corner? Oh, no. The angle approach was not good on that one. All right, we're going to have to play a lot more passives. Petty really wants to play aggro, so that's fine. But we're going to be giving up a lot of silly goals if we keep doing that. Spetty saw the giveaway, but then he tried to wave dash it from the wall. I'm like, I don't know why we need to do that. This man will never place a shot better than this, holy. That was literally the best placed shot I've ever seen in my life. That's why we say, chat, there is no defense for a perfect shot. Speaking of. Soccer, divas who get injured from an opponent 10 feet away. No, what people don't understand about soccer is that it's very similar to basketball in that when there is a incentive competitively to draw fouls from the other team, then it is something that will actively benefit your squad. Like in basketball, you can foul out. In soccer, you can foul out, technically. So when people are like, well, in football there's penalties, but players aren't trying to fake it. Yeah, they are. Quarterbacks flop all the time. Any sport in which there is a benefit to your team, especially in the sense of like getting a player disqualified or getting a player in particular like thrown out or getting a really heavy thing at yards, there's going to be flopping. The thing with football is that getting hit is not part of the game's penalties, so people don't get to see that. Like, oh, you hit him too hard, that's a foul. Like, soccer does have flopping, but people don't understand it's not actually them being like, oh my god, oh! It's the same as like Shy that people hate in OKC for flopping for free throws or whatever. It's the exact same concept. It's trying to draw a foul. It's like a strategic aspect of the game. And people are like, no, it's because they're wusses. No, they're not. They're just trying to over-dramatize everything. Like, yeah, getting hit in soccer kind of sucks when you only have shin guards or whatever, but it's definitely not like, oh my god, I'm going to die. Why are we channeling that? Okay. We were very late on that aerial. I thought that was just going to be a simple lob. Doing everything right in the game. Teammate says he's carrying. Oh, no, that's another thing. Like, teammates don't truly understand roles and how to be objective. That's why I laugh at, like, the GC2 type meme of, like, player who is technically, like, a high-level player. Like, because if you're GC2, you're easily within, like, the top, you know, 0.1% of all players or whatever. Like percentile-wise, you are, by definition, an elite player. But he's not getting that. But it does bother me so much when they feel like they're infallible. And like, hello, fellow teammate that is also the exact same rank as I. You have never played at a quality that I have played at. So therefore, please get out of my way as I blah, blah, blah. And like, it's like that type of mentality. And you're like, buddy, like, what are we doing? Like, we're in the same lobby. I have the same points as you. I have not made any aggressive mistakes. I actually meant to hit that differently. It's like, I made any egregious mistakes or anything. Like, what are we doing here? And what I don't like about it as well is that they become blind to a lot of other small things. Oh. All right. I was just playing a 50 on that one. Is they become blind to a lot of other stuff. Like the line I always use is, teammate, why didn't you fix my mistake? Because that's like a lot of things that people do. Like they'll go for an aerial and then they'll very clearly be out of boost, but then keep being on the ball. And then eventually they'll inevitably lose the ball. And it results in like a 1v1 where I get air dribble bumped and like, teammate, buddy, what are you doing? And I'm like, what are you doing? You're the one that effed up. Like, if you just rotated out, that would have been fine. But instead, you needed to stay near it. You know? Like, I can't play off a 50 if you're not playing a 50. I can't play off an air dribble if you have no air, like boost, you know? Like, it's why it's so tilting playing with those egos, because they're so blind to what they're doing. And every mistake they make is actually, if you rewind it 45 seconds, was probably, I did all of those 17 actions prior to that mistake because you did something there. And I'm like, that's not how it works. Like, what are we doing here? What is this 4D chess of justifying your actions? You gotta chill now. You gotta chill now. You gotta chill now. Nice. Ooh, nice save. I knew that guy was facing the other way, so I thought I could maybe get away with that. Ooh, I couldn't see where light was challenging, so I just flicked early. Oh, Aldrix, I thought he was facing forward. Gonna try to put up line because I know Aldrix is there. I'm keeping that high because I could pass that to Dirty, but I also didn't know if he was gonna be there. I'm gonna assume, yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna assume he keeps rotating across. I don't know if Light has that. I don't think he has that. Back post? Oh, placement! Oh, the placement! The placement! Nice of you to give those guys a fighting chance. That's a pity, straight up. I'm not gonna lie, dude, that shot by that guy in the last game was legitimately the best play shot I have ever seen someone make. Like, from the back, like from the sidewall, far side, lower 90, hits the crossbar, or the post and the like ground at the same time. Like, literally, if you could give me 1,000 shots, I don't think he could have placed any better. Because in my mind, I'm like, I have pretty much everything covered. I'll let him shoot that. And then it, of course, is the only place I can't reach. I didn't want to go for the demo because I wasn't sure if he actually was able to get that shot off. Are we gonna get a light touch and then immediately flick high? I wasn't sure if he was fake channeling or not. Oh, I don't get that. That's crazy. You're dead. Yeah, my eyes wide. Yeah, that was a thing where I was even angry. I was like, like if you look at my on stream, I was like, what? Twitch said no to the clip I made. Twitch does do that sometimes. Twitch is just like, nah, you're not doing it. Yeah, my overtime goal was literally just getting the first guy to fake, and then after that, I don't really know. I think the other guy was just kind of. Sometimes when you get a fake, you're the guy on your team kind of is just expecting you to get a touch. So when you don't, they're like, wait, and their brain malfunctions for about a quarter second. It's like a parry window. Like for a quarter second, you have a chance to immediately just get a free shot over top of them because they can't process what really just happened. Speaking of processing. Oh, Algix, that's a really heavy touch. I don't think he doubles that. Okay. Nice. Oh, that's okay. Nice aerial, dirty. Avoid that demo. Nice patience, Algix. You... I gotta say, the threes games today have been phenomenal. I love playing actual high-level early season games and not just playing against GC1s who got carried up until the 1600s. I was like, I don't know if I can get there, but I can maybe get a 50. Okay. Oh my god! Great save. Wow, I knew he had no boost, so I was like, I just need to hit it away from the middle, and it'll probably be fine. Nice, dirty. Trying to keep it low. I saw Sushi on the backboard. That's not great. Dirty might not actually have a great read on that. Back pass? Yep. I'm like, what makes more sense for them to touch? Yes, flick at that side, yeah. Oh, Algix knew that was there. If that was a little higher, that would have been mine. All right, we have the momentum control here. We just gotta keep playing off their touch. And that should be an open goal. Oh, I thought he was gonna go bump the goalie. That's good counterattack. All right, losable. Is botting a big problem in GC or is it just SSL? Well, in SSL ones, it's a problem because those ones are so fine-tuned for 1v1 to be annoying and they capitalize on a lot of stuff. The bots I played in twos aren't really that bad. The issue is like when you get a bot, your brain is registering like how a human plays, and a bot plays like just distinct enough that it does throw you off sometimes. Because you realize like, oh, this bot will never lose a 50. A close angle aerial, they always get a piece on it. Like there's never... Like, when humans don't go for a ball for a while, normally it's because they're actively making a mistake in decision-making. With bots, they specifically read your inputs. So as soon as you go for a jump, they know, oh, I can go. And so it's like this kind of awkward... it's kind of this, like, awkward situation where, like, every time a player... Like, it's a situation that if it was a human, you could go for that with a fair degree of confidence of getting a good result. Whereas with a bot, you're like, wait, what? How'd he go? Oh, never. Oh, I guess he reads that. And it's that type of situation. It's kind of just this weird, like, uncanny thing of, like, this gameplay feels just a little off. I don't know why I didn't think he would go for that. Luckily, they can't get the follow. One game, how cucks are pinch and it's easy. What? Bang! Yeah, nice. Okay. Red! I'm so literate! I don't know, man. If you had 100 boosts, you gotta go. That's an awareness issue, I feel like, from teammate. Like, he's got to know that if that ball's going off the backboard, where is the second man? And the second man was so far back that he wasn't actually even able to go for the initial bounce. So I feel like that's a thing where, like, you gotta look up field and just be like, oh, okay, that guy's not going yet. Which means if I go, then it's gonna be a little bit more delayed. Or it's gonna be a little bit more delayed, so I have time to, like, land, get my bearings, and then go. And that one teammate was playing the cautious round. He's like, well, if the guy goes, I don't want to get, miss my jump. I'm like, well, the thing is you got to go so we don't get beat on the easy stuff. Speaking of, why are you slowing down? And don't fail. Thank you, Wolf. It's never my intent. A little bit of a back pass there. Get a flick. Nice. As that one opponent pretend to be plat is GOAT. I mean, there are plenty of plats and diamonds that pretend to be like the greatest players ever. My favorite is the players who you get in ranked who are like very much playing at the rank or maybe even below, and they're like, well, this is my alt. I'm SSL on my blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, dude, like, it's very clear you are not like superior to the people in lobby. Like when you play a player who's actually used to being SSL, it is very clear. Like it is very clear, like this guy's locked in. He's got really good reads, no hesitation, clean touches, etc. But then like you have these players who are very much like playing below the lobby average or at the lobby average, and they're like, no, I'm SSL and everything. I've been like a 2 as a sub and top 100 from below. And I'm like, I don't believe you. Like, I'm sorry, buddy, but like I just don't believe that. I walked right into that 50. That was my bad. I should have 50'd that middle and then side flipped it while going from right to left. That would have been easier to take to the far corner. Oh, that's an oof, 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 oof. Howdy, fuck, howdy. LFS. How was your day? What were you up to? How are you spending your Saturday? Learning about weird trade rumors in MLB? That's what everyone else is doing. I don't actually know how you land with no boost and then recover and then be able to bump me and get the ball at the same time. It's crazy recovery. Oh, I was trying to snipe that top corner. A little too much finesse on that. Team, I will never understand. This is the second highest rank in the game. Jump off the ground. Right here. Tap, go. Why are you backpedaling? That's the easiest read you're gonna get. I don't know what it is, dude, but it's just like this epidemic in these GC. Just jump for the ball. It's right there. It's just like half second of just like, oh, what do I do? 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 Like, go. You don't even need to clear it. Just touch the ball. Oh. This is why I say I'm convinced these players are robots. I just don't understand what the hesitation is. Okay, I might have screwed him up here, but what happened here? Okay, that's not too bad. I don't know, man. I feel like you just gotta not pre-jump that. Close angle, those guys are... I'm gonna fake this. That's a good touch. No! Oh, man, I figure slipped halfway through that. I was trying to lean back. Everybody doing well? Hey, Fupo. That was a really nice shot. Yeah, that was never actually going to be a win. If that guy's alive, I hope he doesn't stay alive. I'm sorry, that's pretty yikes. That was a very slow game. Holy, I hate those. I hate those, dude. That's Spider. If that's actually Spider, then yeah, we never stood a chance. Now, my issue with those plays is just like, it's not that you're getting beat over the top for an arrow. That happens. But it's when you're just staring at a ball and loading what you're going to do. That is what drives me up a frickin' wall. Wait, hold on, teammate. This is the teammate I just lost with, and Gerard, who rage quit on me the other day. This would be such a satisfying victory to grab. Uh-oh, Space Word. I don't like you hitting it as hard as possible off the sidewall without a double. What a surprise, I just Azul. Uh-oh. That's a freebie. Gironde, I don't know why you're not going for that. It's almost like you're still very slow. That's the vet he plays for Regiment and all the Romantic Bridge events. Cool. Well, at least we're playing against an actual party of people. Like, that's what I mean. Like, just tiny aerials like that make so much of a difference. I feel like players just kind of stare at the ball. They're like, well, I mean, I want, like, a perfect touch. I'm like, you don't even need to do that half time. Just, like, you just need to disrupt. Like, just get your simple aerial in. Like, I'm hitting this more middle because I know Azul's not going to be able to get a full touch that he wants to get on it, and that's really all that matters. That's a hook shot. Bang. Nice. Well done. What are you up to, Fuwupo? What controller do you use? I use the Wii Nunchuck, and I play on the Samsung Smart Toaster 2024 edition. All right. My job is to take a good 50. Good job. My job is to disrupt. There we go. My job is to stay close. High flick. That was almost hilarious. Wow, what an assist. You just do the GameCube controller, it's better. Get the frick out of my stream if you think the GameCube controller is better. GameCube controller with its three little prongs. I never understood, to this day, I've never understood what you're supposed to like hold the middle and like the left one, and then depending on the game you switch, and like why are there three? Like, why are there three? I don't have three hands. Designed by a bunch of aliens over there in Japan, that's what I'm saying. Doing good, man, lol, but be for real. What? I'm playing with the Wii nunchucks, what do you mean? Little wide. In the past, though, before I was fully Wii nunchucks, I played in the PS5 controller, though. In fact, new firmware update just came out for them. I will say the haptic feedback on the new PS5 is pretty cool for certain games. In No Man's Sky, when you're mining and your drill is getting overheated, your right trigger that you use becomes harder to press in. And it's a very cool, like, kind of like sensory feedback about the gameplay. Nope. I'll need you to hold them up. Buddy, I have a trillion VOD showing my setup, and the fact that you guys still have to ask is so crazy to me. Oh, you tucked that underneath my 50. That is not the outcome I thought that was going to happen. All right, we're going to keep that on the sidewall. Teammate, steal that boost. Oh, no. That was a different play I thought was going to happen. That was like the last thing I thought he would that would happen with RVO. I was like, oh, okay, he's not gonna get a huge read on it, but he'll get something. And when he went by, I was like, oh, my bad. That was an awkward situation, admittedly, for him. I could have dealt with that better. I just didn't expect that to go past. That's what I was talking about, chat. When, like, occasionally in GC, when you're playing with some randoms, there'll be like a whiff some player gets because they get faked out by like an air dribble or something, and then suddenly your brain will just turn off for about a 0.2 second. You're like, wait, what? That's what happened right there for me. I just tried to get the Michigan incident. Dude, the Michigan incident is so depressing, but also kind of hilarious that that was a real thing. Apparently he got out of jail and immediately Instagram DM'd an OnlyFans model. And I'm just like, buddy, that is so funny. You have a problem. Go to therapy. Bro's entire life got ruined because he couldn't keep it in his pants. And his first thing, he's like, well, I'm already divorced. My kids hate me. Might as well try and DM a woman, set up some casual sex. And I'm like, buddy, seek help. You got bigger fish to fry. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Oh, RVO, not like that, not like that, not like that. Good read. Okay, cool. Okay, sometimes it's nice to hit it off the backboard because everyone expects you to be like delicate and light touch on that stuff, but sometimes you just send it. It does result in good things. Crimson is going to go for that boost, but he's not going to be able to get this read. Oh, okay, well, I guess he will. Ooh, Crimson. Unfortunately, nobody loves you. Stealing all my boosts, dude. It's kind of funny. I have colored opponents in their names, chat. Oh my god, that was weird. That was almost a very weird comment. As in, it's Crimson and Azul, chat. White streamer comments on having colored opponents. I can see the headlines already on Twitter. You're good, you're good. Top 10 worst ways to phrase something. I'm sorry, buddy. You were really improving on that one. Thank you, RPO. Nice touch. Oh. Nice. Oof. I like how horrible that setup was. I over-rotated on my first, on that pre-flip. That was my bad. Wait, we're losing? Since when? I thought it was at least 1v1. When was their goal? I don't remember getting scored on by this team. Sorry, DVO. Whoa! That's a weird one. Anyway, you're dead. Anyway, you're dead off spawn. Oh, he didn't spawn that way. Not RVO having 9 minutes to get that read, and he still doesn't get it. I was playing a 50. I thought he would chow that. That's pretty embarrassing. We just lost against Azul. White streamer criticizes colored opponents. Yeah. Yeah, that's the headline. People are like, what the? 50-50 after right. Oh, right. Okay, I forgot about that. Should I flex my viewer? I'm gonna say no, Narc, just because I don't think it works anymore. Something changed in a new OBS update where I can't, people can't use them anymore. Because I have a chat bot that takes the turret. Club Atlantis? What in the? Why is turret in this lobby? Yeah, I have a chatbot program on my, whoa, that controls a lot of stuff on my stream, but for some reason, I used to have a thing where it's like when people redeem a certain channel point reward, it automatically triggers a scene in my OBS, but that doesn't work anymore, and I'm really confused on what happened because I've changed nothing. It also says it's connected, and OBS says it's connected, so I'm just like, is it not connected? So I don't know, maybe there's like a Twitch backend thing. Kyle donated all the 20? He did. He's putting my children through college. And people are like, but I thought you only had cats. Yeah, and you guys don't send your cats to college? Okay, well, tell me you don't care about your cats without telling me you don't care about your cats. Ooh, no. Is this a prank? I genuinely do not know what his attempt on, what he was trying to calculate there. Oh, well. Oh my god. Hey, Shaq. At me when you play Claire. I'll probably play it soon if I keep playing twos. Threes games are like actually incredibly based right now, but all the twos games are like really all over the place. I'm currently playing Turret in low 1600s. I don't really know what I deserve to do that. Holy Smurf. Holy smurfing, chat. Holy early season smurfing. Oh, we can almost forfeit, chat. We're so close to being able to be free. Is also 2K player. Oh, I am aware. I can tell by just how they move that they are just way better. Very cool. Huge fan of playing 2K players accidentally smurfed into low 1600s. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
Wish my friends and I could celebrate, but these plans keep falling through because
It's in the video about the dude getting mad because there was a cow on the roof of his barn. He was like, you feed them, you raise them, you send them to school, and they're still stupid. That's funny. Had you seen quads? It's so easy. Congrats. Yeah, quads I just stopped playing around champ. It's not really a game mode I'm pursuing. Hello, Shadu. Champ is now GC. I don't know about that. Although I will say GC has a lot of champs in it. They up the MMR. Oh, I thought you meant just in like a figurative sense. I was like, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't think anyone in 4s is queuing it enough to actually get an SSL thing, so I think people got the SSL tag despite not actually reaching SSL MR. Yeah, because I was queuing at like champ and I was waiting a long time for games to load. So I was honestly not, I was kind of like, how are people going to ever grind SSL? This is like when you're trying to grind I remember I was trying to get Blizzard Wizard one season. I just wanted it once for Snow Day. Those queues at like GC1 and up take forever, dude. You're queuing for like legitimately 20 minutes for a single game. And at a certain point I was just like, it's not worth it. Like it just takes so long. And I remember I lost one of my SSL games, like the game right before, and I was just like, dude, I'm gonna have to wait another 30 minutes to get a game. What's especially funny about it is like, you'll like queue a game and then it'll end and you'll all immediately re-queue and you won't immediately get into the same game. And I'm just like, buddy, just give me the same opponents. Like, I do not care. Try to pinch that a little up the line. Ooh, we are all up. What the? Oh, Shaq, I was playing Botanic, by the way, earlier. I don't know if he's still chilling in the chat. Oh, misread that bounce. Zero boost control. Holy, why are we always out? We're always out. I'd rather make our knockout ranked more than quads or play seat saver just because knockout's fun. It's funny that knockout came out, everyone universally enjoyed it, and then they decided to never put it back in. I don't know if it just was wreaking havoc on their back end or something, but I was kind of blown away that they didn't keep that game in. But like everyone was like, the reason why game modes like that I think succeed is because I've kind of always said the reason why Rocket League needs a sandbox mode is because a lot of things you can do with a car game on a party mode, like on alternate modes that don't involve hit ball into objective. Like, yeah, why isn't there like what Leth has done with like a sumo wrestling mode where you just bump a player out of arena? Why isn't there? I would say Knockout is like their attempt at trying to do Super Smash Bros. If you know what I mean, you know? It feels very much like, okay, you have a certain number of stocks, don't get knocked off, you know? You can grapple people and throw them, etc. But again, like that's all interesting stuff. It was also a game mode that doesn't necessarily, you don't need mechanics, but it's necessarily not something that a pro player wouldn't just dominate in. Like I've seen plenty of content creators who are not pros like play really well in Knockout, and that's like the sign of a good kind of party or extra mode, is if there's like unique approaches to the game that can make you pretty decent at it. You ruined $3,000 worth of thing. Okay. My brother spilled paint in the floor, so now tomorrow's plans are ruined. Oh, that's fun. Why was there paint on near someone that could spill it? Who knows? How old is your brother also? Because if he's 20, then that's hilarious. I vaguely have a memory of a friend of mine's sister, like opening a can of paint in their house and then carrying the opened can of paint across the house to where they were actually going to paint. And they were like, why not just carry it to where you're going to paint and then open it? And she's like, well, I just wanted to open it in advance. And then it ended up her slipping and it spilled out. And then suddenly it's just, holy brain damage. Never mind, chat. And we're going to Claire. That's hilarious. GC3. And we can't make an aerial. We've hit the inevitable point, chat, where I refuse to continue in Rocket League. That's an insult to my intelligence that we're gonna play play those lobbies. We're not doing that. My parents are making me watch a movie instead of grinding RL, which is why I'll never read C2. It's so funny when parents are like mandate. I mean, maybe it's like a cutesy like sign of like, you know, how you guys all get along, but I always thought it was super, super funny to like, when you're playing the game, or when you're trying to just like relax at home and your parents are like, you are watching a movie with the family. It's mandatory family time. And I'm like, I mean, I guess. I'd have to imagine though, I was a little demon though. I was just a little gremlin in the basement playing on my PS3 or whatever. So I can totally understand my parents being like, hang out with us. And I was like, okay. My parents' bedroom, because he dragged it around, there's a garbage bag in the next room. I don't understand how that leads to that, but okay. Would you help me rank up to diamond if I hard to plat? Nope. I'm actually switching games, chat, so I'm probably gonna end the YouTube stream because last time it wasn't able to load both. So if you guys would like to watch Expedition 33, that is available to you, but it will not be on YouTube. Mainly because YouTube doesn't seem to be cooperating with my ability to actually run this stream. What the hell's going on here? I'm searching for... That's very weird. I was typing in Expedition 33 and it wasn't actually loading it. Blah, 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 blah. All right, well, YouTube again, go to twitch.tv/DangerTaco. If you guys want to keep watching, I'm going to be streaming Claire Expedition 33. If you guys don't want to watch that, then I guess I'll just catch you tomorrow.